You struggle with social cues, Jack?
No, I'm pretty solid on that. No, I do. And we all do it from time to time, depending on where we're at. But having social acumen is an important thing. Knowing who you're around, what space you're in, and here's the thing: is you can do whatever you want. But if you want to have a good social life and you want to have friends, you got to take some of those social cues. If I say something and somebody's face does this, maybe I said something I shouldn't have said, right? I need to look at myself and be like, oh man, hold on, let me see what I just said. What did I just say? Because they're not doing that for no reason at all. I think it's important to take cues and not be so stubborn and I don't know, self-absorbed that you're not going to even pay attention to what's going on around you.
Some social cues are social cues for a reason. And so oftentimes when we don't follow those, it leads us to this place where we're causing people to reject us, or we're causing ourselves to not fit in socially. And so like that's one of the most simple ways to really connect is to pay attention to the way that other people are connecting and relating, and kind of mirror it. If it's not defiant to your character or your values, when Paul said it, that he was all things to all people. And not all people are the same. So when I'm around some people, it's very clear that they want to be very serious, and when I'm around Jack, it's very clear he doesn't want to be. And so paying attention to the way that people interact is a good thing.
Yeah, and remember this, is that you have to be intentional about this, because it's not like somebody's all the time going to be, hey, that offended me, you shouldn't have said that. A lot of times they're just going to make that look or have that certain gesture. And because communication is, 60 to 70% nonverbal, depending on who you talk to, that means that most of what we say is not with our mouths. And so if you're intentional about that, you can look around and when you're in conversation and interactions with others and see how well is this going based on people's nonverbal communication.
Now, I've seen our YouTube videos. I'm aware of the fact that I'm kind of awkward in the videos. I've read the messages, the comments and the thing below. And sometimes it's okay to not always follow all of the social cues, but sometimes being very intentional about that is something that would be helpful to you. When I do therapy with kids with autism, one of the things that I do with them is I help them to watch and to mirror or to mimic what they're seeing is the social norm. Because if you've ever made just an inappropriate joke at a funeral and you see people like tense up and stuff, if you watch the room, you can kind of tell what you should and should not do. It helps you to navigate relationships.
Yeah. If you need help with social cues or your social life is struggling in any way, we'd love to help you. Give us a call.